Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Hope doubts Ridge is Brooke's destiny. Deacon leads to Remy's exposure. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap states that Logan fumed over Ridge Forrester turning to Taylor Hayes so quickly and pushed Logan to recognize that a committed guy wouldn't do that. Hope also persuaded Brooke to ponder whether Ridge was actually her destiny, but Brooke insisted there was only one man for her, and that was Ridge Forrester. At the Forrester mansion, Steffy Forrester bashed Brooke over the CEO transfer and warned Ridge that Taylor's heart was still delicate. After Steffy implored Ridge not to crush that heart, he offered reassurance and held her. At Forrester Creations, Will Spencer pushed Katie Logan to tell him why Electra Forrester got dismissed, but she refused to reveal more. Katie questioned how well Will genuinely knew Electra, but he sung her praises and swore to help her if he could. At Il Giardino, Electra picked at her food, so Ivy Forrester that her niece still needed to eat despite her misery. Remy Pryce realized Electra was angry, so he came over to ask what was up. Electra admitted she got fired and didn't know why, so Remy ranted about Los Angeles being false and promised to be there for her, exactly like he was before. Electra tightened up by the thought of the whole deep phony situation back home. After Deacon Sharpe pulled Remy away to clear the grill, he sat down with Electra next and claimed he overheard her firing news. Deacon offered Electra a pep talk since Forresters were resilient and told her that she'd bounce back. Electra wanted to use the ladies' room, but Deacon explained they were having some maintenance troubles. Since Electra was Remy's buddy, Deacon was sure Remy wouldn't mind if she went up to his apartment instead. After Deacon handed over a key, Electra allowed herself in Remy's flat and freshened up at the sink. When Electra saw infatuated Remy's wall of all her images, she screamed at the horrible sight. Our B&B predictions hint to even more of a spin-out for Electra as she assesses what this implies and most likely discovers Remy was behind the deep fake catastrophe. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers predict Electra will want to get the heck out of there, so stay tuned for updates on Remy's arrival and how that'll affect her escape possibilities. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffy's intel, keeps Brooke's CEO truth from Ridge? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Brooke Logan took the CEO job at Forrester Creations. Brooke wasn't able to communicate her idea to Ridge Forrester, so he bounced back to Taylor Hayes. Brooke is still determined to do the right thing though. Zend Forrester Dominguez knows the truth, and might inform Steffy Forrester Finnegan. It would be just like Steffy to withhold this fact from Ridge though. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Logan's dangerous decision. B&B spoilers state that Brooke made a dangerous decision about Forrester Creations. Right after Carter Walton and Hope Logan took over, most of the Forrester family refused to work under their direction. Eric Forrester, Steffy, and Ridge Forrester all have abandoned their roles at the company. Carter turned to Brooke and asked if she would serve as the company's new CEO. B&B spoilers, Ridge Forrester's disbelief. Brooke accepted the role but hoped she could put things right. Brooke doesn't seem to have a plan in mind. That's why Brooke couldn't persuade Ridge to recognize she wasn't switching sides. Brooke doesn't have a clear plan. Brooke's great plan is to utilize her position to urge Carter to reverse the LLC. I really don't see it occurring as Carter would have to accept defeat. Whether Brooke is CEO is irrelevant to whether she can convince him to reverse the LLC. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Zend Forrester Dominguez's realization. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Brooke told Zend about her plans. Now, Zend walked out on Carter and Hope following the coup. However, the Forresters pushed Zend to stay on board and work as their spy. After Brooke tells Zend about her plans, he could share this news with Steffy. B&B spoilers, Steffy Forrester Finnegan's deception? Steffy is more focused with reuniting Ridge and Taylor than with preserving the company. Steffy has spent a lot of time putting seeds in Ridge's thoughts concerning Brooke. So if Zend tells Steffy about Brooke's redemptive scheme, will she even tell Ridge? Probably not, as that could divide Tridge and that would wreck Steffy's perfect little world. Plus, Steffy would have to acknowledge she was wrong about Brooke, and I'm just not sure if her ego can handle that. What do you think is going to happen as the takeover continues? Will Zend tell Steffy about Brooke's intentions? Will Steffy hide that fact from Ridge? If so, might it be Steffy's fault when Taylor gets a shattered heart all over again? Brooke's blind date ambush. Hope plays matchmaker for Mom? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that Hope Logan might take matters into her own hands when it comes to Brooke Logan's romance. Since Hope isn't happy about Ridge Forrester heading straight to Taylor Hayes whenever crisis occurs, she'd rather see Brooke move on. Of course, Brooke says Ridge is the one man for her, but Hope just isn't buying the concept that Ridge is her destiny anymore. We have to look at all this from Hope's perspective, since she's seen an ugly side of Ridge lately. Now Ridge is swinging back in Taylor's direction on top of everything else, so it's easy to see why Hope would want Brooke to be done with the waffler. Hope has finally moved on with a man who's entirely devoted to her, so she has solid reasons to want the same thing for Brooke. There's little denying that Hope's relationship with Carter Walton is impacting her concept of love right now. Hope is getting 100% loyalty from Carter and feels he's the greatest man she could ever ask for. At this point, Hope is sorry she ever settled for anything less. In Hope's eyes, Brooke is settling for Ridge and his lack of commitment, therefore he's basically an issue her mom needs to solve. Hope may opt to ignore Brooke's assurance that Ridge is her genuine love. Maybe Hope will think she just has to show Brooke a better alternative and open the path for her to discover her genuine partner. Could Hope play matchmaker and even ambush Brooke with a blind date? Hope might discover someone she believes could be Brooke's perfect match and create the stage for her to have a romantic evening with him. Since Deacon Sharpe is already married to Sheila Sharpe, Hope may opt not to rock the boat in their relationship, especially since it could throw Sheila off the rails. Provoking Sheila can only end in catastrophic news for everyone in Los Angeles. Instead of matchmaking for Deacon and Brooke, Hope might pick someone altogether new for Mom. After all, things didn't start looking good for Hope until she began a brand new relationship with Carter.
This is all happening due of Remy's deep fake images. But it'll take some work for Will to get to the bottom of what went down since there are a lot of layers here. Finally, Elsa Esnault will resume her role as Fanny Grayson, a French vocalist who previously sought a Forrester original during Eric Forrester and Ridge Forrester's fashion competition story. Now Fanny's back to deliver a proposition that incorporates a new perfume line. So our predictions point to Carter and Hope being happy with her pitch. The bold and the beautiful spoilers claim Fanny will do her utmost to convince Hope and Carter that her perfume line belongs at Forrester. So stay tuned to see whether she'll get any amazing news. Daytime Soap's year-end review for 2024. Outstanding performance by a young actor/actress. As 2024 slowly rolls to a finish, it's natural to reminisce on the past 12 months and all the wonderful things that have happened in the arena of daytime drama. While the grown-ups tend to take center stage in soapy storylines, it's generally the younger cast members that steal the show. Below is a review of some of 2024's top daytime drama performances by the younger actors/actresses. The Bold and the Beautiful, Henry Joseph Samory, Douglas Forrester the Bold, and the beautiful Douglas Forrester isn't only cute, smart, and charming. He's never afraid to get mixed up in the drama, especially when it involves his legal mother, Hope Logan, and his father, Thomas Forrester Matthew Atkinson. While he wasn't in LA lasting too long in 2024, Henry Joseph Samory is definitely an old pro at the soap business and continues to amaze viewers every time Douglas steps up on the canvas. B&B spoilers. Annika Noel and Lawrence St. Victor dish on Daphne Rose. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that it was just reported that a new character would be joining the ensemble. Daphne Rose, a mystery woman played by Muriel Hilaire, will arrive on January 7th. Who is she and what drama will follow? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Case of mistaken identity. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers claim that fans had originally hoped that Daphne Rose was Zoe Buckingham in disguise. However, it has been proven that she is a fresh figure on canvas. Annika Noel and Lawrence St. Victor both applauded this impending narrative. They take their time with her introduction, and it's a really fresh character that's bringing something dynamic. I have had so much pleasure playing these scenes, according to Noel. Noel enjoys having someone to practice her French on, and says she is so pleased to have her on board. B&B spoilers. Lawrence St. Victor is excited. Lawrence was quick to step in and praise Muriel as well, saying, "With Daphne coming in, it's another one of those page turners. It's just so much fun how the plot continues to expand and shift. And Muriel is so fantastic, and she has such an amazing energy." Of course, St. Victor is excited with the new direction things have taken on the show. Now that Carter is extending some of the categories, and we know that Fanny Grayson is on the approach of launching a new perfume line for consideration, Perhaps Daphne is affiliated with the perfume in some way, such as a spokeswoman using her vocal talents to sell the perfume. The bold and the beautiful spoilers might hope Logan have competition hope, and Carter's romance is extremely early, and a lot of things might happen. Could Daphne potentially be someone hired in to attempt and split them up? There have been indications that someone might be convinced to take up that responsibility. Is Daphne going to be a part of a triangle with Hope and Carter? Whatever the case may be, Daphne will certainly stir up some drama. There would be no purpose to add the character otherwise. Hope and Carter are so confident of themselves with their takeover that Daphne being a plant would never enter their minds. Daphne could probably cause some difficulty in their newfound utopia. Who knows? Brooke Logan could come up with this notion to attempt to come between Hope and Carter. Brooke is determined to get Ridge Forrester back in her arms by next Christmas, and Carter isn't likely to listen to reason. Could this be Brooke's means of getting control back of the company and unseating Carter as the CEO of Forrester? Electra discovers Remy's dirty little secret. Remy's dark secret is coming to light. Electra is in for a shock when she shows up at Remy's apartment and sees his wall of shame. Scenes from Los Angeles. Electra believed she struck gold when she ran with her old pal Remy, hanging around in Los Angeles. She was pleased to have a companion in her new town as she delved into her new life. Unfortunately, she's going to realize Remy isn't exactly a friend at all. It all goes down when Electra pays Remy a visit to his flat. Not only does she see Remy, but she also sees herself all over his wall. We can only imagine her dismay when she sees the obsessive shrine Remy has made up for her. Yikes. How will Remy explain himself? Is there anything he can say or do that will make this all less creepy? Probably not. It's evident this man is a danger to Electra, and she has to plan her next steps carefully, or she could fall in serious danger. Lawrence St. Victor sets records straight about his bold and the beautiful screenwriting gig. Lawrence St. Victor defended himself against further doubters who alleged that he had something to do with Carter's plot. Once again, Lawrence St. Victor is fighting back. He doesn't appreciate the claims regarding his new employment as a scriptwriter for The Bold and the Beautiful. The Hollywood Christmas parade aimed to spread holiday cheer on social media. Unfortunately, detractors stumbled upon the post. St. Victor caught them and fought back against the new avalanche of criticism. Fans slammed St. Victor. On Christmas Eve, the official Instagram account for the Hollywood Christmas Parade and Red Carpet series shared an exclusive interview with Annika Noel and St. Victor. The actors acknowledged that their on-screen personalities were getting in a little trouble, and then shared their fondest Christmas recollections. The mood worsened in the comment area. One fan accused St. Victor of not uplifting black women. St. Victor is a scriptwriter on The Daily Show. Weissman appreciates the depth of his character. I think people can look at him and at first glance be like, he's crazy, and he's obsessive, but as an actor, I feel I had to go from a more empathetic point of view to really connect with Remy. The actor researched his alter ego. Weissman added that Remy has been neglected or isolated. He never felt close to his friends or family, which is why he feels so attached to Electra. Weissman thinks Remy is just a hurt kid deep down, and he doesn't know how to place his emotions. Creative energy. The actor is no stranger to the tiny screen. Weissman's acting credits include Girls Meets World and the 2020 Saved by the Bell revival. But he always wanted to explore the soap genre since his parents and grandma are great fans of Bold and The Young and the Restless. Weissman recounts the first time he got a call from B&B, which was years in the planning. He originally auditioned for the program when he was around 16 or 17. Sometimes, he got close to nabbing a role, but went to someone else. He never quit up, though. Getting cast as Remy worked in his favor. In addition to acting, Weissman published his first poetry book, Her, Him, and I. The project became his artistic outlet. It became a safe place where he explored his emotions and sexuality as he grew up and went to Los Angeles. Now, Weissman wants to channel that energy into Remy. I just love being able to work on a show where they're pushing boundaries, and I feel with Remy's storyline, We're really going to cover something that doesn't get talked about a lot, he teased. Brooke blames herself, but Ridge is the one to blame. It's the day after Christmas and Brooke still has the blues. On Thursday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, she pondered if she made a big mistake accepting the CEO role. However, Ridge made the worst mistake of all. Not the merriest. The December 26th episode was the come-down following Christmas happiness. Brooke sat around in her lonely abode. She got a visit from her daughter, Hope. The two talked about the ramifications of her relationship with Ridge. She revealed to Hope that she caught Ridge with Taylor. The two appeared like they seemingly got it on. However, Taylor was dressed in one of Ridge's shirts since she spilled a drink on herself. Though they hadn't gone to bed yet, they were ready to. Ridge breached his pledge to Brooke. He told her that nothing would get in the way of their relationship. But it didn't take long for him to overreact after he heard about Brooke's new position. Hypocrite? Ridge argued that Brooke was a hypocrite and a traitor. In his conversation with Steffy, he acted as if his ex-fiancée shocked him. However, he's the one acting like a hypocrite. He previously wanted Brooke to step into his role. It was his idea to run FC alongside Steffy. The reason why Ridge wanted to step back was so he could focus on design. Brooke finally took on the position, but Ridge's first thought is treachery. Brooke first alerted him about the takeover. It's not like she was in on Hope and Carter's plan and kept it from him. Actually, it would make sense for Brooke to accept the position. She can add some much-needed stability to the company. She even promised Ridge that it would be in good hands, so it wouldn't get further ruined. This proves that Ridge never trusted Brooke. He leaped to the worst conceivable conclusion without confiding in her. If Brooke reverses her plan to give him the company back, it might be too late for Ridge to understand the error of his ways. Electra is horrified by the discovery in Remy's bathroom, and Hope questions whether Ridge is really Brooke's destiny. On Bold and the Beautiful, Remy hears Electra got the boot, asks him Mom why she fired Electra, and Brooke and Hope wonder how Ridge could have changed to Taylor so fast. At home, Brooke checks at her phone. Hope comes in and her mom tells that Ridge has not responded her message. She's starting to think he won't react. Hope gives her a hug. Her mom claims that Ridge feels deceived. She couldn't explain things in time, but never believed he would turn to Taylor so quickly. Her daughter reminds her that this has occurred before. If they were actually destined for each other, this wouldn't keep happening. Is he actually her destiny? Hope tells her she didn't push Ridge into Taylor's arms. Brooke says they pledged not to let anything come between them. She's going to approach this like it was simply a big mistake, and she won't let him walk away. He's the only man for her. At Eric's, Ridge glumly stares at his phone. His daughter comes in and recognizes the look on his face. She reminds him that Brooke betrayed them all. He sighs. She gives him a hug. He informs his daughter that whatever he had with her mom is not tied to Brooke. She knows, but their relationship is important, especially now. He needs to look to his future. Steffy tells her dad it will all work out, and they may get another Christmas miracle. Her mom will support him through anything. She reminds him of all that's happened with her mom, and she wants to be able to trust him with Taylor's heart. Ride knows he's not perfect, but he says he's not there to destroy her mom's heart. Their bond seems stronger than it's ever been. Maybe they are better and older individuals now. Life with her mom and the kids have always been a safety net for him. That's who Taylor is for him. His daughter gives him another hug. Will walks into his mom's office at Forrester. He wants to chat to her about Electra. He knows she wasn't fired for no cause, so what happened? Katie wishes her all the luck in the future, but that future isn't there. He asks if it was because she's a Forrester. She swears it's not that. Katie knows he cares for Electra, but how well does he know her? Will shakes his head. He informs his mom that she ruined Electra's dream and left her confused. He's committed to help her and won't turn his back on her the way Forrester has. Ivy takes Electra out for lunch at Il Giardino. They're still mystified about why she was sacked. Remy walks up and asks what's wrong. Electra announces she got fired. He asks what occurred. They don't know. Hey, what did I tell you? LA is all fake, he says. Maybe it's best not to be mixed up in all that. She genuinely thought she was getting someplace. He trusts in her and says she can count on him. Electra is puzzled and heartbroken. Remy fills up her water and tells her he is there for her. Just like before. She shudders when she remembers the deepfakes. Deacon pops up and instructs him to clean the grill. Remy repeats to Electra that she can always count on him, and then gets back to work. When Ivy leaves her alone, Deacon arrives and sees Electra cleaning her eyes. He heard about her getting canned and tells her he's been canned lots of times himself. He's convinced everything will turn out all right. She wants to go to the ladies' room to clean up. Since the maintenance guy is in it, Deacon advises she use Remy's house and provides her a key. Electra enters into Remy's apartment. When she gets into the bathroom, she looks in the mirror, sees images all over the wall and starts screaming.
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.